Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. My name is Stephanie, and this is your reading for March 1st through the 15th. Please check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node for additional context. Today, we're going to start off with an oracle card, and that's going to give us the overall energy of your reading. We're going to look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and how those mingle in the middle. And then we'll close out by pulling an oracle card for the Taurus collective. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Roles could be reversed. If you're looking for a personal reading, please check out the link in the description below. You can also find me on social media at Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Taurus. We're starting off with the major arcana only from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot for your energies for March 1st through the 15th. Taurus, you got the devil, Taurus. Now, this could represent Capricorn energy, so you could be dealing with another fellow or sign of Capricorn, but it can also represent the energies of control, manipulation, addiction, and we'll see. We're going to need to get more information to see what this devil is trying to teach us here. Okay. Taurus, let's take a look at your energies first here. Pulling your energies and the energies connected to you. And how these are interacting in the middle. All right. Taurus, so on your side, you got the devil. So I'm going to say the overall energy is definitely connected in with your energies. You got the Magician as well and the Page of Pentacles. So Taurus, it looks like there might be something here that you're having a bit of a battle with. This is an aspect of yourself, maybe a less desirable aspect. This could be anything. When you think about addictions, it could be to food, to coffee, to cigarettes, to worse things than that, right? So we could be looking at an addiction here, something you're trying to break a habit. It could be a bad habit, you know, it could be biting your nails for all I know, right? It could be not drinking enough water, these kinds of things. This could also represent a bit of a controlling energy. Now, you have the Magician following this, so this is really a critical lesson for you. You don't want to go into utilizing your magic and moving in your alchemy in a way that you're carrying these controlling, manipulative, detrimental energies that you also have in your energy field at this time. Now you're learning here. You're learning what to do with the Page of Pentacles. You are really working to ground yourself in. You are allowing yourself to be gentle with yourself. Give yourself grace, understanding that you may be at the beginning stages of trying to defeat whatever is holding you back. And that's nice. We don't want to beat ourselves up too much about things, right? That's not going to get us anywhere. We kind of have to accept and find ways to move through. So we will get some clarifications on your side there. Looking at the energies connected to you or surrounding you, they get the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This person has a lot of love in their heart. They have a lot of love for you. They think of you often. They daydream about you. It's quite a lovely energy. But they also have some thought forms and some sort of mental block going on here with the Nine of Swords. This person could have trouble sleeping. They might have an overactive mind. They're very well-intentioned and well-meaning, but they've got some of their own things to work out here. And again, we'll get clarifiers. In the middle here, we have the Moon and the Page of Swords. Keeping in mind our overall energy is the Devil card. Some of the aspects of what both of you are dealing with might be a bit in the shadows. There might be an opportunity here to tune more into intuition and less out of thoughts here. You also get the Page of Swords, which is a bit of it can represent the mental energy of putting too much focus on someone else and not enough on yourself. Since it's in the connection, it's probably the both of you contributing to that. You might be in a situation where the both of you, it's nice to think about the other person, so you're doing that, but really you're doing that at the risk of letting some of your intuitive promptings go. You're not paying attention to them like you should because you're thinking about, you know, this other person in this situation. But let's take a look here. Let's look at that devil on your side and get some clarifiers here to see if we can get some support for whatever this is you're trying to move through, to break the habit, to get in a better place. Yeah, you get the Four of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is an energy of bringing yourself into a stable place and moving away from the energy of addiction or the controlling energies that, and you know, addiction is control. It creates control over your life, you know, and then you lose control, and then, you know, things don't always go well from there. So whatever it is that you've determined is holding you back, is keeping you in those energies where you can't freely move into a calmer water, you know, a better space for yourself. You are looking to ground yourself. You are bringing in some transformative energies when it comes to having a stable living situation. It seems to be something that you're really, really focused on at this time. And that could be, it could be a toxic living situation. It could be, you know, bad neighbors or something like that that you're dealing with, and they've kind of brought out the worst in you, something along those lines. But you will know. You know what you've got in your life that you want to overcome. So, okay, looking at the Magician, you get the Two of Wands, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups. I love this. I love this energy with the Magician. This tells me that you're going to find your way. You're realizing that you have choice here. You're realizing that you have decisions to make. Before you make any of these tough decisions, you're really trying to relax into your intuition. I see with the Empress coming in, you're trying to be in your heart space. You're trying to understand what your body is telling you here before you put thought and effort into it. So I see you in a bit of a planning phase, a bit of a strategizing kind of energy, but also trying to get yourself in the energy of your intuition and your heart, which is beautiful. Okay, let's look at this Page of Pentacles here for you. A little bit of stuck energy here. We've got the Ten of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So double Page of Pentacles here. I like that. I like that. You're doubling down on what you're learning. You're really working to put to rest that devil energy, that the controlling, manipulative energies that kind of run your own life. And you're looking to step into a place of much more stability, and where you can feel grounded in your own nature as a Taurus, where you can feel prosperous in what you're doing. This is new. You're kind of newly, freshly getting into this, but you are focusing on your strength as an earth sign to do it. I really like that energy. And again, you have that Empress and the Ace of Cups bringing in more of the emotional balanced energies. Now let's look at the Ace of Cups on this person's side. They get the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. On the one hand, this person is very determined to love you and reach out to you and give and offer and start this new beginning. On the other hand, they are hesitant. They are cautious. They are taking a step back. They are wounded in some way and maybe needing time to put the pieces back together for themselves here, which while you're working on these other energies, there's no reason that they don't have the time and space to work on their own energies. They're not quite, there's some sort of project or maybe something that they're working on that they're trying to put together. They may have a deadline approaching in the next month or two, something that's going to kind of keep them busy from maybe a work perspective. So that that might slow things down a little. Just keep that in mind. Let's look at this Nine of Cups for them. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant, or the High Priest, the Star, and the Temperance card, all major arcana. So this person definitely has their heart and their thoughts on you a lot. However, they may be kind of bypassing their own spiritual experience and spiritual authority. The Hierophant's coming in kind of strong in the middle of this to say, wait a minute, daydreamer, you know, we don't want to be Pollyannish about this. We don't want to be, you know, that everybody's, you know, burping butterflies and farting rainbows here. This person is being called to their greater being, called by their greater being to themselves, to show up for themselves in a brand new way. And they have a lot of Aquarian energy going on here as well. I see with the Star, the Temperance card, they are trying to balance out their kind of like high school crush giddiness that they have with the spiritual learnings that they're being called to. They're being called into themselves in a deeper manner to make, you know, their wishes and desires come true, but to have that balance in their life. And sometimes that all gets mixed up for them, like one big pot of soup. So for the Nine of Swords for them, they get the Two of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. For the Nine of Swords that they had, the way they were thinking about things, that is kind of not good, not healthy way of looking at things. This does have a tendency to affect them in partnerships. It does have a tendency for conflict to arise from their side because of some of the thoughts they have. This could be general thoughts, just like how they feel about women or men, but it could also be thoughts of and fears around loss and around losing something and having to kind of walk away from what you once wanted or what you once loved. Maybe having to walk away, but not really wanting to make that choice to walk away, but having to. It's kind of like a have to kind of feeling. But they do have love and they do want partnership. And they do appreciate that. There's just some inner conflict with them. Clarifying the moon and the connecting energies, you get the Knight of Swords, the Death card, and the Two of Pentacles. So something in the depths of the intuitive connection between the two of you is being transformed with that Death card coming in. I see a lot of determination on both your sides to move forward, but I also see wishy-washiness as well. And I think it's exhausting probably to the both of you and probably causing you at times to feel impatient or like just that this energy would pass. But I'm also seeing that this energy is here for a reason. It's here to transform you as individuals, and it will also transform this connection for the better by revealing some of the shadow aspects that can come up then and be healed and can be realized and can be overcome. So this is a very important phase of this connection. For the Page of Swords, you all get the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, I had to sit here and think about this for a minute. The importance for both people in this connection to not only bring their thoughts into a balanced place, but to communicate with one another their thoughts we need to up the communication here. It needs to happen in a more mature manner. You want to be out of the energy of indecision, yet the two of you, because of it's like a gap in the way you're communicating, it's kind of causing pause. It's causing more of the slowdown, and it's causing possibly some hurt feelings in the connection. That's kind of like in an undercurrent, and it's kind of brewing. This is kind of a hard energy to get at, because I feel like this is maybe the energy of like, give this connection plenty of time. There is still a lot being nurtured. We need to move slow and mindfully here. We need to work on our communication, how we communicate with one another first and foremost, and eliminate some of the unknown or the distractions or the getting tied up in thinking about the other person and not ourselves in this. That kind of leaves us, what I feel like is and when I say we, I mean the both of you are kind of creating this experience of almost like relying on the other person to meet your needs, or you feel abandoned when you both should be focusing on your own needs as well. So there's going to be some time here. There's lots of love here. There is good work being done on both sides here from what I can see. But with that Devil being the overall energy, that's where we caution, we slow down, we make sure we clear out these things. We make sure we communicate. We make sure we bring these things out of the shadows and let the transformation happen naturally. And be accepting of the phase that it's in, okay? All right, Taurus, let's pull a card for the Taurus Collective from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. You get amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. I just said that. Trust your gut feelings or your sensitivity to give you information about your current situation. Let go of any doubts and uncertainties, as they are only going to cause you to be off of balance. You may want some personal time to clear your thoughts. Things are coming to fruition, so trust that you only need to be present for this to unfold in the most positive manner. By allowing things to flow to you, you will enable yourself to become clearer about your decisions and your goals. And you got that Empress energy, Taurus. While you might be feeling tired and wanting to give up, this card is about having faith and hanging in there. Have the patience to just allow. Okay, Taurus. Amble with contentment, the number 9 card. That's connected to the Hermit in the tarot. He's the master magician. That's that internal light that lights us all up, that helps us light our own path. And you got the seahorses here, which they're really cute and delicate. So proceed with caution, care, and rather than acting, work on the self for now. Okay, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I can't wait to see you next time.